And hello everyone, here on Twitch and perhaps on YouTube if I export this video. We are going to begin with some Final Fantasy XIV. As I say, this is going to be a test stream. I'm going to be doing a few Final Fantasy XIV dungeons, just testing out the audio levels between both my personal audio and the game volume, as well as the video quality. And if all goes well, we will be starting with some more Final Fantasy XIV, starting from level 1, and all the way up through the story content. But for now, we'll play my level 70 character, and we'll get ourselves underway. So we're going to do a few dungeons, a few random ones perhaps, I have no idea. We'll just make it up as we go along. Ah, good evening there. Oh, awesome, the audio's good. Well, we'll find out once calamity starts ensuing. Once we start throwing some magic around. Let's make sure I have my key binding set up correctly, otherwise things will go horribly wrong. Let's step outside quick. Nah, let's not. Let's just throw ourselves straight in and then we can do a trial by fire. Well, let's do some low-level dungeons, I guess. And I don't have to stress myself too much. And yeah, that'll do. Since we're playing as a mage, we should find duties quite quickly, and we did. Right, let's throw ourselves in. Yes. Hello, Devo. Yes, the grandparents are over here in the UK right now. Okay, let us begin. Have I run a dungeon machine at least recently? I think I may have. We're doing the Sunken Temple of Quan. Let's see, we have a Dark Knight in the party, we have myself as a white mage, We have a ninja and a bard. All in all, not a bad party composition. I have no idea what our starting class we'll play as when we start at level 1, but I guess I'll make that decision between now and when we actually start the LP and stream for real. As I say, we're just breaking in my new mouse right now. The previous one started randomly double clicking and the rotation here wasn't working all the time. I like playing as a white mage. I like playing healers in general. It's a less intensive job, so I can just sit back and relax a little. Up until you do some of the endgame raids and dungeons, and then things go horribly wrong. The Helm of Might. Well, we don't need that one, but if we want to get some optional goodies later, will come in handy. Now, the Temple B is a real pain in the butt. It has a near-death attack called Final Sting, which can wipe out your tank. Oh, Christ. Oh, there's the Final Sting. I actually killed it before it activated the skill, so good. Sheena didn't take a ton of damage there. But that Temple B actually used their skill. So we've been level synced to level 37, so half of my skills aren't available to me, unfortunately, but we don't really need them. It's quite an easy dungeon. Yeah, having the tanks telling people what to focus on. The B, as I say, with that Final Sting attack, worth getting rid of it early. And here's the first boss of the dungeon. Ah, the Gem of Affluence. One thing that'll be interesting if I start over in Final Fantasy XIV is I never used to listen to the actual in-game music for some of the bosses that you can do, and apparently the OST, the soundtrack of this game, is meant to be amazing, so I'm actually looking forward to that as well. Oh, we got some friends spawning in. So there is a mechanic with this boss where they'll cast doom on the whole party, and you can remove it by running to one of these platforms that lights up. Now, they actually switched it up that time. That platform was lit up, but then it moved over to here. That's caught me out a few times when I've done this dungeon, especially the first time when I didn't know what the hell was going on. Ooh, Christ. The tank took quite a bit of damage there. Didn't expect that. And the boss is almost dead. There we go, first boss down, some loot which we can't wear. So we'll just let someone else have it. What level is everyone? So the ninja and the bard might need gear. In fact, the bard just switched over. Okay, fair enough. Now, this particular enemy, I don't even want to try and pronounce its name. You have to kill it while it's standing on the platform. It'll stop glowing. And that'll actually open the door. There's a few mechanics like that in this dungeon. Now we need both items. Oh, bugger. That are beyond these two doors. This enemy, since it didn't die on a platform, will get itself back up again. There you go. Happy days. The sealed door opens. Yeah. Yeah, when I see words like that, when I know that I'm not going to be able to pronounce them correctly, it's just like, yeah, that thing. The thing that we're going to kill in a certain appropriate way. While they're all doing that, I'll grab the Flame of Magic. So we have the Flame of Magic and the Something of Knowledge. The Fruit of Knowledge, there you go. Stony-headed bastard works for me. Yeah, I agree. You'll notice there was like a similar faced one called the Quan Facer earlier that ran away when Sheena here did a big pull. We'll see him again in a moment. You can kill him in the first pull, but until you kill him, he makes his appearance now and again. I think he makes his appearance here, actually. Ooh. Ethereal Book of Silver. It is for an Arcanist, a Summoner, or a Scholar. None of which are us, so okay, we'll pass on that. We have another boss coming up once we do this last pull. So I say this dungeon's relatively easy. It's a nice test dungeon, I suppose you could call it. The tank seems to know what they're doing and keeping him, her alive, Sheena alive. And there's no real surprises. Like, if we did this on... There's a hard mode version of the Sunken Temple, that would have a few more mechanics to be aware of. Okay, here is the next boss, the Temple Guardian. So the idea is you need to destroy his Soul Stone, which will then weaken him long enough to do damage to his actual body. Oh Christ. Ninja has decided to grab aggro, like the crazy person that he is. Well, he was almost dead. Ow. Oh dear. So we could go for the Soul Stone here, but we might as well keep going for his body. He takes, like, less damage. But he is still taking damage. AoE heal, keep everyone alive. There's a sliver of health left. Ow. There you go. Second boss down, one more to go. Some heavy legs. We'll pass on them, we can't wear them. Not that we really need any gear from this dungeon anyway, but you know. our bot actually gained level 37 there. Oh, we have another one of these. And a new enemy, the Temple Croc, who the bard is determined to aggro. Now we do have the Vault of Steel. Vault of Wealth. If you get these wrong and put in the wrong artifact, you end up summoning some enemies. You say it's not essential, but some random goodies. Hey, they even waited before they started aggroing. Very nice. Oh Christ. We made a friend. So we have the Vault of Secrets. I'm guessing through the knowledge. Yay! So there's two, potentially three more pulls if we screw up before we get to the final boss. There's this one here. There's one next to a pedestal, and then you have another test. At the beginning of the dungeon, there was a pedestal you can interact with, and it kind of gives you a clue on how to solve the final puzzle. Scales of Judgment. I think it's the Flame of Magic and the Fruit of Knowledge? Let's find out if I got this right. What are you doing? There we are. He took the Flame of Magic off the pedestal. That would have went horribly wrong. High potions. Ooh, some goodies. Shepherd's Belt, a Blunt Bastard Sword, Ethereal Mithril Whistlets, and a Damaged Cudgel. So we have the Adjudicator. He'll summon some friends to attack us while we're busy dealing with him. Yeah, making things difficult for us. This led me pull this guy. Right. Oh, he paralyzed me. Can I get rid of that? I think I can. Yes, I can. Good. Gonna paralyze me again? Yeah. Less than 20% health left on the Adjudicator. Ow. There we are. And that is the Sunken Temple of Quan complete. Happy days. We'll commend our tank, as she was doing a good job. And an Astrologian's arm. Good for the Astrologian, but will pass. Happy days. Hey, we got a commendation from that. Okay, so let's do another dungeon, why not? Let's do another one. Should we do... let's have a look here. Something a bit more challenging, perhaps. The Great Gubal Library? It's been a while since I've done that one. Never Reap isn't so bad. Some of these I haven't done. Ooh. Sisria Defiling Tides. I haven't done that for ages. It's actually where I got some of our armor here. Alamigo. Decisions. Yeah, we could do Alamigo. That could go horribly wrong for us. So we'll do the Great Gooball Library or Alamigo. Because that's really as far as I've got in the storyline, so this could go really badly for us. I haven't used any of my endgame skills for ages. Okay. Let's see which one comes up. The Great Gooball Library. Okay. You know, that's the better of the two, I suppose. Trying to remember half my skills. Asylum, Assis. What does Tetragrammaton do once again? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I might do Alamigo after. Used to really enjoy doing that dungeon. So we are level synced to level 60, so our red mage here might be new. Maybe. We have a warrior. Is that a samurai? Don't think it is. No, I forgot what class that is. Oh well. Yeah, someone is new to this dungeon. So level 60, what? I do have access to more skills now. Oh, there's... the enemies here poison. Okay, I'll have to remember that. We have access to arrow free, access to stone free as well. Arrow free does damage over time to enemies, not only the main target, but enemies around that target as well. Oh, and we're doing a bigger pull. Oh dear. Here we go. Our warrior is confident. What I might do is hurry that down. Seems my party are having an interesting conversation. Did you know that the average woman uses her height in lipstick every 5 years? I did not know this. Nor did I really want to, but okay. Yeah, that's not gonna, well, actually I was gonna lie, so that's not gonna go away from my mind for a while, but in a week I will have forgotten everything I've done this week, so... Oh yeah, I think the first time you come here, you are meant to come here for a particular storyline reason, but now we're just messing around. Oh, another big pull. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Christ. You wonder how much lipstick Ronald McDonald goes through. Well, on the positive side, our warrior's confident to do big pulls, but no one's dead yet, so I'll chalk it up to a win. I just wonder... I think our samurai is new to this dungeon, and there's some interesting mechanics from what I can remember. I'm going to say that about every dungeon, but this one, the Demon Tome, has a bit of fun if you don't know when to move to the other side. Oh Christ. That was my bad. I got a bit too close. We're gonna watch out for the floor here. Otherwise, horrible things happen. You're not making it easy for me. And I thought this was going to be the easier of the two dungeons. Oh, and now the floors are frosty, which means it's going to be extra fun. Ow. Walls are frosty again. Sorry, I keep saying walls. The floor. Okay, it's going rather well. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, good. We actually won. Holy hell. That was a bit stressful. Extra strength, skill, speed, direct hit rate, not for us. Okay. This is going to hurt a lot. Take a moment to have a sip of tea while I have a moment's rest. Getting relatively close to the second boss now, if I remember. The boss behind this door. No. Oh no, I've got a bloody mini-map here. I should just refer to it. I've been asking stupid questions. So he's around the corner to the left here. Okay, second boss. This one, I think you have to... He hides in the book on occasion, and you need to use orbs that he summons to knock him out of the book. Otherwise, I think he has a charge attack. I don't think he's too bad, actually. Yeah. So I think the idea is you just need to get in close to him so he can't wind up his charge very well. Yeah. Into the book he goes. He's now invulnerable. So we need to defeat one of these page demons. And it should lock onto someone. Yep, there we go. Oh, now we have these, are they poison globes or just wind globes? You know what, I'm going to test one. Oh, it's just a wind blow. Okay, that's fine. But, those will absorb the orbs. So it's best to maybe disperse them when he jumps back into the book, even though you'll take damage. See, I'll disperse this one. Oh, bloody... Ah. Apologies. Apologies. I'm going to spell apologies properly. That was my bad. I forgot that the orbs would actually do damage to us as well. My excuse is I haven't played the game for about 6 months. I should make a like a sorry macro for the amount of times I'm probably gonna screw up. Let's see. Hands for a lancer or a dragoon. Ooh, intelligence and determination. We'll pass it though. So, Davo, what do you want to see me, if you ever watch the streams again, would you want to see me play a support type, a healer, a damage dealer, a DPS, or a tank if I was to start again? There are classes within those archetypes, but feel free to give an opinion. I'd be interested to know. What have I played the least? Probably tank. Because you're at the forefront, you're the one who has to hold the aggro from all the other party members. And it can be a bit stressful. Tanks tend to always be at the front of the party. They do the least, probably, well, apart from the healer, the least amount of damage. But they're meant to keep the enemy's attention on them. And if you have a bad healer, well, you're the first one to die as well, usually. And people always blame the tanks or the healers when they're doing dungeons like this. They never blame the DPS. So here we are, the final boss, the ever-living Bibliotaph. No, we never really discussed... The party here never really discussed how we'd deal with the mechanic in this dungeon with this boss. But on occasion you'll have these glowing orbs on the floor. One glow means one person needs to stand on them, but later on you'll need 2 people to stand on each platform, and later on 3 people to stand on each platform. Otherwise they summon enemies to assist the bibliotaph here. Tank sounds pretty exciting. Yeah, it's more intensive, which means I might draw my attention away from responding to chat. But to be fair, there may not be much communication or interaction from chat anyway, depending on who actually ends up watching the stream. So, I see your point. Okay, so we need 2 people. Okay, I think we're going to have 1 summon. Yep. The Bibliomancer. It's not a terrible thing, having these extra ads, but you got to be careful with these. This is indicating that they're dropping this glowing orb. If you walk into it, you take a damage vulnerability, which means you take more damage from enemies. So you don't want to plant one of these on here, on one of the spheres that you're going to have to stand on. Or circles, I should say. Wait, what? I was too close? I may have been slightly in range. Didn't think I was. Right. Oh, actually, do they pulse with energy? I think they might do. Yeah, that's what it was. I took damage from the pulse. He died. Because he dropped, the orb was dropped on him. That should be it. We can limit break now as well. There we are. Nice work. Gladiator's Blade. Chilean Custodian's Cloak. Okay. Happy days. 2 dungeons down. Should we do one more for Prosperity? Before we say... before we look back and see how this test stream has actually ended up? I guess so. And since I do want a challenge where everyone's going to die horribly, should we do Alamigo or should we do one of the trials? The trials are fun and they're quite short. We could do a few trials. I'm convincing myself not to do Alamigo. Let's do the Whirl Eater, because I like fighting Leviathan. What else? Who else should we face off against? The Singularity Reactor, that's fairly straightforward. No. Let's see, what are we in? The Pool of Tribute. It's been a while since I did the Pool of Tribute. I would... yeah, let's not do the extreme one. That's extremely stressful. And I could do the Void Arc raid, even though that takes about an hour. Let's see which ones we get from these 3. The Singularity Reactor will be finished in about 3 minutes. It's extremely easy. Well, they all should be. but it was one of the how to put it, one of the endgame battles at the time, and you could be seriously over-geared, so you would be doing a ton more damage than you normally would be able to do. And we're doing the Whirl Eater. Leviathan. I've only done this on Extreme a few times. Okay. Here we go. Who's tanking? Oh, okay. Oh, Midget Warrior. Well, sorry, vertically challenged. It's not his fault. What's their race called again? I forgot. So we have the head and the tail. The tail takes less damage from melee attacks. How did I get this right? Reflects damage from ranged attacks and reflects damage from magical attacks. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, we have these Gaia spoons we need to deal with, because we have this elemental conversion, like defense item in the center here, and these are absorbing our conversion energy. Now, is someone going to pull the lever too late or too early? On the extreme mode, these barriers either aren't here at the beginning or they disappear at some point during the battle, and you can be washed off the ship, which is hilarious until it happens to you a few times. The elemental converter is now operable. Go, we didn't wipe. Good job. Yeah, a few people would have been washed off there if we'd been doing the extreme mode. Also, I think in the extreme mode, some of the Sharagin, the fish people, they can make your characters lose control of their actions, which is really bad for, like, your healers, say. Leviathan is almost down. There we are. Job's done. Hey, we received a player commendation. Okay, so... Oop, that's not what I need. Let's turn off the World Eater. Okay. Oh, the Pool of Tribute. This... I don't know how... Oh, someone didn't want to do it. Fair enough. I don't know how this is going to go. It's been a while. I suppose a good thing if I was to play a tank, or maybe start again and play as a healer, finding dungeons is relatively easy because you don't have such a long wait time. Tanks and healers tend to be in demand. Where's my armor holding up? I might go repair that here while we wait. Yeah, tanks are always in demand. In fact, let's have a look. At the moment, adventurer in need is a tank. Yeah, it looks like while I've been away, there's a whole new tombstone. You use these tombstones to get some like high-end end gear armor. Where is my tombstones again? Forgot how you open one of the menus, the currency menu. So yeah, you're limited on how many tombstones of mendacity you can collect per week. Because I think there used to be a limit on the tombstones of creation. But I think there's been a couple of patches, a couple of, not expansions, but additions to the storyline since I played. Well, just sit back and relax, enjoy some of the music. But yeah, when you talked about playing as a tank, I mean, we could play as a tank. It's just like the starting class, because one thing about this game is you can play any class. Let me just see it here. Yeah. I say these are the tanking classes. Obviously, you can't get Dark Knight at the beginning of the game. Say I've maxed out my white mage. I used to play as a ninja for a long time. But yeah, we could start off with the gladiator, which means we start in this city of Uldar. We could start as a marauder over in Limsona. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Let's see if we can get this done again. Waiting for the other healer and one more DPS. Yeah, if the average wait time for healers is 5 minutes, the average wait time for a DPS could be 15-20 minutes, depending. Right, I haven't done this in ages. What's the mechanics for this trial again? Hello, Susano. We are level 64, so I have almost access to every single one of my skills. Looks like Huga Argane wants to be our tank. We have two white mages, two bards, a black mage, and a red mage. Very magic orientated. And we have two paladins as well. Here we go.
Let the rebels begin!
Aha! Indeed. I think you do have to stand in behind him. Black clouds. Pain in the butt.
The seas part, for we alone.
So far, so good.
The seas part, for we alone.
So you can see how later on some of the trials can get a little bit crazy. Especially if people don't know what they're doing at the moment, we're just focusing on healing the tank. But if we had to focus and split our attention to heal the DPS as well, this would be going horribly wrong. Oh. Like that, for instance.
Our hearts sing in the chaos. Wild and pure and forever free.
So I think the tanks have a mini game against dodging this blade here. I'm gonna play the tank while fighting Susano. Meanwhile, the other tank is absorbing these orbs.
Resilient souls, I salute you! Earth and stone at our beck and call!
Always the top one, isn't it? Oh dear. think when he summons those 3 stone prisons, I think it's always the top one that someone might be trapped in.
The siege part for we alone.
Been a while. Oh. A little bit of lag there for a moment, I think, but everything seems fine. Oh, Christ.
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
Yeah, so it is that one.
The siege part for we alone.
Oh, bloody hell. Getting a little bit more crazy now.
The siege part for we alone.
Ooh, made it.
It was a memorable dance indeed.
Holy hell. Okay, that was a bit stressful. It was going so well at the beginning. God, how did I used to do the extreme mode of that? I have no idea. Right. What else could we do in this, how long have we been streaming? Oh, over 2 hours, bloody hell. What else could we do? Sure, why not? Let's just go hate myself. Might as well go watch some cat girls dancing while we wait, because don't judge me. What a fun... Just... Tell you what. Where's the button? See if we can... We're not going to be able to time it right. Hello there, Tinny Can. Welcome to the stream. God, I'm so bloody short. Yeah. It's better when they do it. There we go. Wait time, average 8 minutes. Bloody hell. Hopefully it doesn't take us that long. That's a question. What race should I play as when I start again? I'm tempted just to play as a Hume, which is the basic human. Of course, I'm currently playing as an Aura. But we have Rogadon, like the big guy over here. I have forgotten your names, your race. I apologize. But we have Ellison, which are your elves. We have the Mikote, which is your cat people. Lalafell, there you go. I knew it would come to me eventually. The Lalafell. That's their race. Nice having a brain fart there. I mean, while we wait, we could always go over to the Golden Saucer and see if there's any events going on. Could play some mini-games. Yeah, let's go play some mini-games. We could teleport over there, but since we're next to the airship anyway... Aura is recruiting. Aura. Did I used to be part of that guild? Oh, is it another Aura? Potentially. Airship landing. I used to be part of a couple of roleplay guilds. Aura. We are going to the Golden Saucer. Yes, please. So might as well minimize this. You do realise, of course, I'm going to get everyone killed at Alamigo when the dungeon actually pops. Hello. Oh. Chocobo racing. You know, we could always do a Chocobo race as well. We used to do rather well at Chocobo racing. Is there any events going on right now? Looks like there is. Skin change we can believe in. I used to always do badly at that one. There's a quest we can pick up over here. Let's go play some mini games. Less than 5 minutes, but we've been waiting for over 6. Now, do we need to get in the center again? I can't remember. In the center or at the top? I can't recall. Try the center? Yeah, in the center. Okay. Ah, that's crap. Yay! See, I can win things when I'm playing video game arcade machines. In real life, I wouldn't be so successful. Where else should we go? I think there's more along this way. Oh, bloody hell, that's crap. One more time. Aha. Is there another one over here? Yes, there is. Oh, I forgot it moves. It's not always in the center. And there might be some on the upper level. We're waiting for a tank for Alamigo. No, is there any others? I think there are. Up at the Chocobo Square. Oh, this is the triple triad room. We don't want to be in here. Aha! Allow me go. Yeah, we needed to use the lift operator there. Okay, let's go kill everyone. It depends on how the tank wishes to pull. Sometimes they can be over-enthusiastic, I suppose you could say, in the pulling here. Yep, we're doing the big pulls. Here we go. So we have a paladin, a black mage, and a conjurer? Or summoner, I think it is. And here's the first boss fight. The Magitech Scorpion. Oh, bloody hell. Making me work harder. Yeah, first boss down. Right, this can be a fun couple of pulls. Don't pull anymore, please. Good. The Avengers can hit really hard. I think they also have like a... I'm not sure if they switch target, but they can hit multiple people, perhaps. Oh Christ, our tank. Oh, really? We're doing this? Oh, they used the limit break. Okay. Now we're up to the next boss.
I shall have to share these findings. Initiate soul extraction. Success.
Well, we're having an out-of-body experience. Ah, Christ, he got me.
The song rebels.
Thank you.
It's data.
Okay, on our way to the final boss. A lot of casting gear being dropped. Couple of the archers on that raised platform shooting at us. Gotta be careful not to go too far forward because enemies will target the first person around that bend. How far? Okay. Let's see. How far are you going to push? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, you pushed too far. And you were out of the healing. Well, we killed a tank. Well, I told you it was going to happen. I did try to activate Tetragammon, but it didn't seem to work. Tetragrammaton, sorry. There you go. Oh well, if that's the only wipe we have. Why can't I use... Okay. The Black Mage doesn't want to get involved. No, sorry, the Summoner doesn't want to get involved. Oh well. Actually, I'm quite impressed the Black Mage survived through all that. How long does he have left? 14 minutes of Protect. Okay. Get through these laser fields, and then we just need to deal with 2 Iron Giants, the Legion Colossus here. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy playing as a Black Mage. It's a DPS class, a magic caster, but I think they benefit most from being immobile. They have like a magic circle they can stand in and they can deal extra damage and some such. But especially later on in the later dungeons or the trials I was doing, you always have to stay on your feet and move around to dodge some of the mechanics, so you're not really getting the full benefit compared to, say, playing as a monk or a dragoon, perhaps. Okay, final boss. He is very eager, our Black Mage. So is our Summoner, actually. The Art of the Swell. Oh, we gotta get being close. Yeah, being close. God, it's been a while. Out of the Storm, we stay away.
Let this moment last.
Ah, bugger. That was my bad.
Show me your role.
Yes! Yes! Just so.
Discord server? I do not have one at the moment. I use one with a few friends, but not one personally. All good streamers have one. Yeah, that would probably explain why I don't have one then. Something to consider in the future, though. Setting up a stream Discord.
The power to transcend.
There we are. Awesome. And there is Alamigo. And away we go. So we screwed up once there. So be it. Let's get ourselves back over to Ulda. And I think with that we'll draw the end of this stream. I want to export this up to YouTube and see how the video quality looks. But yeah, tell you what, we'll end it here. I say thank you very much for any of the viewers popping in and saying hello. But as I say, if all has went well with this test stream, then I'm more than likely going to be starting a new character from level 1 and playing through the storyline and seeing where that goes, because I want to play Final Fantasy XIV again, and I'll admit while playing as this character I skipped through a lot of the cutscenes and I didn't quite want to play this game as a let's play and do all the voice dialogue by myself, because that would be awkward. But yeah, I'll end the stream here, and if all things have went well, I'll no doubt announce on YouTube and on Twitter that I'm going to be streaming when. I'm not going to have a set schedule. I'm just going to be recording and streaming when the mood takes me. Probably in the evenings after work or over my days off. But yeah, thank you for all for watching, and yeah, maybe I'll see you again here on Twitch. But I'll see you all next time.